Good afternoon, everyone. It's the 31st of July 2023. Welcome to my channel, all to my new subscribers, and thank you to everybody that's been here on this journey with me for some time now. You're more than welcome. So this week we're going to get, there's lots happening, so we're just going to crack straight in. So the focus for this week is self-healing. So be mindful of what you need within yourself. What needs fixing? Is it your mind? Is it your emotions? Is it a physical ailment? It's key this week to do some self-healing, to take some time out, to slow down, do some meditation, do some hands-on healing, see a healer, reader, whoever, to get that mindset, get that guidance that you need to take the next steps in your own healing journey, your journey of self-healing and growth. So the supermoon in Aquarius tomorrow is helping us to do this. It is absolutely connected into self-healing. So things are going to be coming up. So you might find that you might have more of an ache or a pain somewhere in the body, or you might have extra anxiety. Whatever it is, it's going to be flagged up to you. So during August, as we step into the new month with the super full moon as well, we're going to have 7 planets in retrograde later on in the month, so I'll talk about those later on. So lots is going to be highlighted and shown to you this month. It is a month of 2 super full moons as well, so you've got 2 opportunities this month to release and let go, and the light is really shining on our shadow side. And what do I mean by shadow side? It's the parts of us that we struggle with, that we don't particularly like, that we find it easier to put in a box and put up on the shelf. Yes, I know it's there, but I'm not going to do the work. I'm not going to look at it. It's really going to be shining the light on those aspects. And we've all have them. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has parts of them that they know is not the best part of them and that needs work. So it's going to be shining really brightly on your shadow side, things we don't like about ourselves. Owning your stuff is important this month. Don't be blaming other people. I did this because of X. This person did this to me. No, no, no. I'm angry because of, yeah, okay, you're angry. That's okay to feel anger. But don't blame other people. What is the trigger? Because the trigger, there is something within you that is triggering that. So you have to do the work. You have to make the changes in your life. You can't change someone else, but you can absolutely change how you respond to somebody else. So also highlighted is why we are here on this planet at this time. So Mars is working with Jupiter on this aspect to give us the opportunity to really go into meditation, to sink into our hearts, to sink into soul, and really get those answers of why we are here. What is it that you really want to do? What do you love doing? And once you've worked that out, it's a case of just doing it, doing the work, making the changes. So you've got this, with this Mars Jupiter's energy going on, you've got that opportunity to go into visualization and really connect with your higher self and really have an image, a visual image of where you're going, what you're doing, and what you want to manifest and materialize in your life. So you've got to know what you truly want. Okay, because then you have to focus on that and put your energy there. But you have to have a plan to get you there. You have to take action to get you there. You choose now, under that energy, what direction your life's going in, who you want to be in that life, what you want to do as a career, where you want to live, who you want to surround yourself with and who you don't. Okay, so it's really important. You have the power now to really focus that energy. So the full moon on the 1st and 2nd of August, super new moon in Aries. Why did I say Aries? It's Aquarius. In Aquarius, sorry, is very powerful. So when we have a super full moon, it's more powerful than an average full moon. And that's powerful enough. But when we add the super new moon in, oh God, my nose is itching again. That's spirit here. you are going to feel it even more. So sleep may be a lack of. You may find that you're more restless. You may find that you're anxious. You may find that a lot of emotion is coming up. You may feel extremely tired. If you are, slow down, meditate, rest when you can, drink lots of water, and catch a nap if you can, if you're not getting sleep during the night. Or you could be the other end of the spectrum where you're absolutely buzzing, full of energy, and it's go, go, go. Use that energy when you get it, yeah, under the super full moon. Also, what helps us to release on a deeper level with a super full moon is gratitude. So be grateful for all that you have now, all of the lessons you've learned over the last 6 months, all of the experiences, the good and the bad that you've experienced this year, and really give thanks for that, because even the challenging times are blessings, because you've learned and grown from it, and you'll do things differently down the line. So give thanks for all of those experiences that you've learned in 2023. It also helps us to release those deep patterns, conditions, habits under a super full moon. So really set your intention to release old habits, ways of being, old thoughts, all of that. So detaching, you can detach on a much deeper level when you're grateful for what you have. Why is that? Because you're focusing on the positive, you're giving thanks for something, and then we get more of the same. It's also distracting you from the not so good stuff, but we still have to be grateful for that because it's brought you to this place, to this moment. Focus on keeping grounded, connecting to Mother Earth in whichever shape or form you do that. Move the body. Really important to exercise, even if it's just going out for a walk. Let all that emotion, that watery energy, drink loads of water, flush it all out. It helps us to release on a much deeper level. So I want to talk about Pluto. So Pluto is at play with Pluto is at play with the supermoon tomorrow, and it's as you know, it's going to be taking us back over old ground. Okay, so this could be a very emotional time. So if you know, the moon is very much connected to our emotions. So if you feel tearful, if tears come out of the blue and you're like, what the hell, where did that come from? It is just a clearing, it's a connection. So just go into your heart, into your soul, and just have a look at why those tears flowed, what's coming up, what emotions coming up. Old emotions are going to be coming up under this current energy. So it's really important to connect to those emotions, but also it can be some past life stuff coming up for us this moon, reminding us of what we've learned, reminding us of what we've been through, so that we can let go of it, but we can also use the wisdom of those past lives in this lifetime. You know, if you've survived that certain challenges in that past life that may be reflecting again in this life, what tools did you use in that past life? Go into meditation, ask Metatron to show you, because he will, because these skills are going to help you to cope over the coming weeks, and the lessons you can start to release on a much deeper level in this lifetime. So Thursday this week brings in the pre-shadow of Mercury Retrograde, which I'll be talking about in a few weeks. But this is going to be taken, the retrograde starts on the 23rd, 24th of August, but we're in the pre-shadow phase. And this is always connected to communication. So it's going to bring up communication in your relationships, any difficult situations that may need to be looked at in a different way, communicating in a different way, situations where you've tried to communicate and it's not working, looking at doing it in a different way. Also, your emails probably going to go up the spout, your Zoom calls, your computer, whatever it is that you use to communicate with could have a little moment. So just be mindful of that. Also, people of the past are going to be coming up, so you need to be mindful of what you're thinking about, what's on your mind and who's on your mind, because people from the past are going to be coming up either just in your mind, in your thoughts, or showing up physically. So be prepared for that. Also, that this retrograde coming with Mercury is going to be, always takes us back, remember, but we're going to be shown stuff that keeps coming up. So every Mercury retrograde is there the same theme coming up, because with this energy this month, it's really gonna highlight it for you to really focus and clear it once and for all. So we have opportunities to clear unwanted patterns, behaviors, thoughts, relationship situations, clear up old misunderstandings with people, and tying up loose ends where contracts and relationships and situations are coming to an end. So be mindful as we step towards that retrograde, you know, that what is coming up for you now, because that's what you're going to be working on when we get to the retrograde. So just be mindful of who's coming up, what you're thinking about, where you want to go, where you're focusing. All of that is what you need to be looking at this week. So it's a busy old week for doing the work, which it always is, isn't it? I'm going to pull some cards from the Gateway deck by Denise Linn. So let's see. Let's have a little spray of Ellis's Metatron Connection spray. You can get this spray at angeliccelestialcolours.co.uk. Amanda Ellis creates those with her team. So let's see, what does Metatron want us to focus on this week, the 31st of July, stepping into the energy of August and the super full moon in Aquarius. One. Whoop. Okay. So we got breaking barriers, opening up, letting go of the old. You see this old dead wood here? What is it you're going to let go of so that these beautiful new shoots can come in, the new energy can come in? What do you want to release? What have you had enough of? What are you not going to stand for anymore? What people are just bringing you down that they're just not for your highest self? You know, what job is it that you're tired of? What changes do you need to make to bring in these new shoots that are awaiting? Because we've got this new opportunity here. What's it say? I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. Yeah, when we let go, we have got that freedom coming in, haven't we? To choose a different way, to choose another pathway, to choose a different way of communicating or being. So that's that card. Opening to love. Wow, look at that. Flames coming out of the heart. Do I want to say that? That's saying to me is letting go of old love, of painful love, but also remembering to open up to love. So this is about releasing old wounds from past relationships. You may be going through a breakup at this time. You may be trying to still connect with your twin flame, and that's not coming forward for you. Is it time to let that go and find a different way? Or do you continue? How painful is that, waiting for your twin flame? But this is about letting go of the old loves of your life to allow and open up to new love coming in. Accepting what is. This is very important. So accepting where you are. Accepting it is what it is. Some situations you can't change. You just have to accept it is what it is. It may be that you're trying to help somebody and they're not listening to you. So you just have to accept it is what it is. I'm trying to do something. It's not working. Try a different way. It is what it is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. Staying open to the possible. Creating the new. Gratitude. Focus. Accepting those old wounds. Accepting that that's where you are. I was going to say something else then, it's just gone. Give that back to me, Metatron, please, if it's important. Accepting where we are. Accepting that others have to journey on, sometimes alone, or even you may have to, for your own sanity, I'm hearing. So acceptance is coming in this week as well. Mestron's just saying accepting what you can change and accepting what you can't. So taking action on what you can change and accepting what you can't. Stand firm. Boundaries. This card always says boundaries to me. See the bigger picture. Stand up, be heard. We've got that flag as well. It's like you've won something. You've overcome something and can stand in your power. That you've done the work with regard to the boundaries in acceptance. That you've let go of the old wounds to find a new love. That you've broken broken habits and made changes in your life. And that you can see, look at the light around that person. They've done their shadow work. They looked at themselves. They've forgiven themselves. They've accepted themselves for who they are at this moment in time. But they're most open to change. But you've also conquered something this last 6 months. Because that's what that shows to me as well. Standing in our power, putting our boundaries in place, but actually conquering something within. And that's not conquering something over someone else. This is you conquering something that you've been struggling or working towards. Or you may well have just reached a goal that's been a struggle. So that's the cards for this week. I'll be back on Friday. Take care of yourselves and have a great week. Bye for now.